It was summer of 2000. My friend's dad, Mr. Glenn Travers, got a second job as the ice cream guy. You know, the guy that drives around in the truck with the side window selling ice cream. I often wonder why the truck is constantly playing the instrumental version of Pop Goes the Weasel. I'm the kid in the green getting ready to eat my Patriot Ice. I eat Patriot Ice because I have hopes of the red tasting like strawberry, the white tasting like lemon, and the blue tasting like blueberry. Instead, they taste cold and sweet with little flavor. Ironically, they look like nuclear missiles. My name is Joseph, in the number 3 shirt. This is my friend Angelo, you know, Mr. Travers' son, in the number 5 shirt. And this is my other friend Cy in the number 6 shirt. No one knows why Mr. Travers got a second job. Some of the families are suspicious. My friends and I play a lot of kickball in this empty lot. We usually take a break when Mr. Travers and his ice cream truck come by. Mr. and Mrs. Travers got divorced when Angelo was 7 years old. One day while we were taking a break, I asked Angelo why his parents got divorced. Angelo said, "I can't remember everything. I do remember hearing my parents argue about my dad not having steady work as a house painter. The one thing that confused Angelo was his mom saying that she was sick and tired of Mr. Travers having a risky occupation. What's so risky about being a house painter?" These are some of the buildings that Mr. Travers has painted. About the same time Mr. Travers started selling ice cream, our town experienced what newspapers thought was the avian flu. People's heads were randomly popping off. This isn't exactly symptomatic of the avian flu, but our town didn't know what else to call it. Ironically, every person that lost their head was mean to animals. Mr. Travers did not believe in irony. Mr. Travers is very kind to animals. Whenever he sees an animal cross the road, he is extra cautious. In fact, there are many times he would give us lectures on how wrong it is to be mean to animals. Cy's dad was a different kind of person altogether. Oh yeah, Mr. Travers would have a brief Q&A after each lecture. I am not sure what this means, but I have heard of many people referring to Cy's dad as the town weasel. Cy's dad thinks any animal dumber than him has no soul. Cy's dad was not too bright. A lot of people don't let their pets out anymore because it's been thought that Cy's dad has tried to run over neighborhood cats and dogs and anything else alive. Mr. Travers had heard that Cy's dad was like this, but never believed it because he did not understand why or how anyone could be so cruel. Well, one gloomy day we were playing kickball and we could hear the screech of Cy's dad's car speeding around the corner. We could also hear the instrumental version of Pop Goes the Weasel coming from Mr. Travers' ice cream truck. As soon as Cy's dad got to where we were playing kickball, one of our neighbor's cats crossed right in front of him, and he hit it with his car. Then he slammed on the brakes. We all screamed. Cy's dad got out of his car, pointed at the dead cat, and laughed. Mr. Travers was getting closer. We could tell because the instrumental of Pop Goes the Weasel was getting louder. And when he arrived, Cy's dad was still pointing and laughing until Cy's dad's head popped off and blood flew everywhere. All the townspeople and animals cheered. Cy sighed. Evidently, Cy's dad wasn't too nice to him or his mom either. Mr. Travers was a hero. Oh yeah, the cat jumped up and was alive again, and she had 5 more lives. Mr. Travers was the town superhero and had a town flag dedicated to him.